Hi Bristol heads, it's David here from Bristol Motorcycles and welcome to our first talk show today here in Bristol, Caloocan, and we have some special announcements for you today. We have a special guest, Danyela from Rides with Danyela. She's very active on Facebook and it's finally nice to meet you.
Thank you, David, and it's my pleasure to meet you too. And hi to all Bristoleros out there, to all Bristol enthusiasts. So thank you so much for having me here today.
You're welcome. No, thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, so I mean, you're very active on Facebook. You know, I've
am.
seen some of your videos. You love going on these long distance adventure rides, and I hope to be able to, you know, take part in that with you, sometime soon.
Of course, yeah, we can do that anytime soon. Philippines is so beautiful, I can't help it. Actually, I did this Philippine loop just last year. It took me 6 months before I can get home.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did it took you 6 months?
6 months straight, yes. Wow. Philippines so beautiful. I've met a lot of new friends along the way, and I've been to a lot of amazing places. Like, you're just in the Philippines, but you can, observe a lot of things like different cultures, different delicacies, and a lot more. I'm so excited to share that with you if we will have a chance to do that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the Philippines for me never grows old.
Yes.
I've been here for like almost a decade now, but the thing is, everything is...
You're here for almost a decade. Why don't you speak Tagalog?
It's just like, it's so... That's the thing. Like, every time I go somewhere, even if I try to speak Tagalog to them, they'll reply to me in English.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's why you never learn how to.
Yes,
But you know what? Just a little
maybe you can teach me Tagalog.
I've been to Visayas and they taught me how to speak in Visayas. So, kabalo na ako mag-Bisaya, Day. Dili na mi malibak ba? Did you understand that?
Die, I know die, like in die.
Yeah. I said, kabalo na mi mag-Bisaya. Like, I know how to speak Bisaya already, and you cannot sell me out anymore.
That's a good thing to know when I'm traveling with you. We'll be safe.
Yes, we'll be safe for sure.
I'm interested that how you got into biking. I was speaking to you earlier, and I find it amazing how you started and where you are today. So tell some people about that.
Well, first of all, I would like to emphasize the number or volume of women who's riding right now.
Yes.
Like here in the Philippines, it was pretty new, and I'm just really happy that there is a riding community for female already, like the Rebels and stuff. Other groups like Lakwa Chicas, Vespa Lady Riders, and a lot more in the community. But me personally, I started off with a scooter. Imagine that. I started off with a Honda Click 125i, and that was merely for transportation use only. And then I got a flat tire. Imagine, I posted on Facebook, and then there was this group, HEIPH, who went to me and then helped me out. And then that's where I found out that there's a riding community existing, and I pretty got interested, and I joined one of their ride. And then we went to Pagbilao, as far as I remember. And then I just really fell in love with riding. Like
Pagbilao, like Bohol?
No, Pagbilao. Panglao, that's Panglao.
Oh, sorry.
See? So that was my first long ride with this group, and then I started upgrading to R15, where I joined Endurances, and then jumped to Z1000, and then the rest was history because I get to use a lot of bikes. I guess I would never stop riding.
No, absolutely. I think, no matter what bike you ride, it's all about the adventure. And, the Philippines is such a diverse place. And I know from traveling around in a car as well as a motorbike, I would prefer to be doing it on a motorbike.
You should, because there are a lot of terrains that is accessible only if you are on a motorbike.
Yeah, right? So, for example, you could be in the province and then there's you're on a single lane road and there's one tricycle in front of you. If you're in a car, you're stuck behind this guy for forever, or a truck. So, I think being on a motorbike is probably the most convenient.
Also the community, if you go to a place where there are riders, they will accommodate you, and they will even, spend time with you to tour you around their place.
Yeah, oh, that's
Can you
nice.
imagine? That's what happened to my loop. Actually, I met a lot of new friends wherein they really took time and spent time with me.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to host a beautiful girl coming through their town? Of course, they're going to be like, she's on a BMW as well.
You know what bolero means in Filipino?
Bolero?
Yeah.
No.
You should ask. That's you.
Yeah, we are very happy to have you. And again, you know, the adventures that you're going to shoot in the next few episodes, I'll certainly be watching, and hopefully I'll be in there with you experiencing some of these things. Okay, if you want me to go with you. So I heard that you're going to be riding a bobber now as well, a bobber 650.
Yes, and speaking of the bobber, as much as I am excited to try the bobber 650, I am more excited that we have a very special announcement today.
Yes, we do. And if you have been checking out our Facebook page, you would have noticed that there is a promotion going on right now, and it is part of what Bristol truly believes in, and that is giving back to the community. We would not be Bristol without our customers, so we want to give our customers the freedom as well to choose how to give back this very special bike that you will receive if you buy a bobber 650. So how it works is that if you buy a bobber 650, you get the opportunity to add 5,000 pesos, and you will actually receive a Maton 125 to give to whoever you want to give. I mean, I couldn't think of anything more spectacular than that. We have a good example as well coming up later on, where a family, they bought 3 bobbers so they could do the family rides, and they donated this bike to their gardener. And you know, I won't spoil, but I won't spoil it. But the video we'll show the video in a second. Here.
Oh yeah. If you will buy a bobber, who will you choose to be the beneficiary of the other bike, though?
You know, I'm not in a lucky position like you, because that's actually what you're in that position right now.
Well, technically, speaking for Rides with Danyela, of course, I will give it to my beloved fans.
Yes.
I'll choose one from them.
Right.
They deserve it, though.
I'll make sure I like you on Facebook, then, so maybe you can consider
I'll make sure that I'll avoid your name.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's a great way that Bristol are giving back to the community. You know, it's the choice is for the person who buys the bike, you know. And it's not every day that you just get a bike for free.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this video of Sean actually giving the bike to his gardener, and we'll see how much of an impact it truly made on this man.
Yeah, let's watch the video.
Yes.
Bibili nga kami ng Bristol Bobber 650. Sinabihan din ako ng Bristol Motorcycles na pwede pa ako bumili ng isa, tapos may promo siya na pwede ako makapag-donate ng isang motorsiklo. So yun, sabi ko, wow, 5,000 lang pang donate, pang charity. So una kong naisip, yung hardinero namin, matagal na siya nagtatrabaho sa amin, mga 7 to 8 years na. Tapos lagi niya ako tinutulungan about sa motor, kasi mahilig din siya sa motor. So siya yung naisip ko na bigyan, kasi yung motor niya may mga sira na, tapos sobrang luma na din. Tapos yun yung lagi niyang pinapang-commute papunta sa amin. So yun, inaangkas niya pa yung family niya. So naisip ko siya talaga yung pinaka parang swak na bigyan. Kuya Romel, maraming salamat sa lahat ng serbisyong ginawa mo sa family namin. At yun, sa garden namin, sa motor ko. Ayun. Tapos yung motor na bibigay ko, sana magamit mo siya pang daily, or kung mahal na mahal mo yung isang motor mo, syempre parang i-preserve mo na yon. Ito. Tapos pwede mo siyang lagyan ng sidecar, ganon. So mamaya dadating si Kuya Romel at isusurprise namin siya ng isang bagong motor. Mag-garden muna siya. At imbes na pera yung iaabot ko, susi yung iaabot ko. Yan. Tapos tignan natin yung reaction niya. So pakita natin si Kuya na walang kamalay-malay. Garden. Yan. So matagal na kaming hindi nagkikita. Kasi nga lumipat na kami, kasi may pasok na kami. Yan. Mga bobber. Yung motor niya. Ayan o. So, luma na talaga yan guys. Tapos, ito yung hindi ko alam kung kita. Basta nandun yung bibigay natin. Ayan, nakatago siya sa likod ng kotse. Ayan. Ayan, garden. Bagong motor later. Yun guys, dito ako sa loob at patapos naman garden si Kuya. So, imbes na cash, yung ibibigay ko yung susi. Yan guys, so sinabi ko yung ibabayad sa kanya, nasa akin. So, utusan sa ni Daddy na kunin sa akin. Tapos sakto, nandito yung motor. Pagkano? 2K. Okay, dalawang susi. Bayad namin. Tara, sasama ka. Oo. Oo.
Ba.
Ayan, bayad namin sa'yo, Kuya. Bagong motor. Ayan. Ang brand new bike ni Kuya Romel. Ayan, namumula na ako. Namumula. Ayan, try mo nga. Ayan, testing. First sound check. Ayan. Sige, ikot mo. Ako pala si Romel Lokban, taga Muntinilog Silang, Cavite. Nakilala ko yung boss ko dito lang sa subdivision ng South Forbes ng mahabang panahon. Sa ngayon, hindi ko in-expect na may ganitong pakana si Sir. Siyempre, maraming salamat. Siyempre, ando doon yung walang hanap buhay. Ando doon din yung aasa ka sa ayuda. Hindi ka sigurado kung kailan magkakaroon. Ayun, may time na may lumalapit sa akin na magpapagawa ng motor, may ayusin sa makina, konting troubleshoot sa wiring, konting kita. Yun lang, mga ganon. Sa boss ko, salamat sa mahabang panahon na pagtitiis nyo sa akin. Sa ngayon, hindi ko ina-expect na may surprise kayo sa akin. Siyempre, laking pasalamat. Maraming naging surprise si Sir sa akin. Sa lahat ng pinagdaanan namin, ako maraming karanasan na ando doon yung hirap ng buhay. Nung nakilala ko yung boss ko, sila, ando doon yung walang pag-alilangan na pag lumapit ako sa kanila, ando doon yung tulong. Pero hindi ako nag-expect na bibigyan nila akong tulong. Baga, ando doon yung laging may surprise. Ando doon yung hindi maipaliwanag na pakiramdam. Masaya. Kasi natulungan ako nila. Kaya laking pasasalamat ko kasi nakilala ko yung family nila. Na hindi ko naman gawin na samantalahin yung kabutihan nila, pero gumagawa pa rin ako ng paraan na kung ano yung kaya kong gawin. Pero confident ako kasi siguro kung wala na talaga akong choice, sila lang lalapitan ko. Yun lang.
Grabe, nakakatuwa naman yun, di ba? Nakita mo yung reaction talaga ni Kuya dun sa video, sobrang touching and sobrang genuine nung happiness na naramdaman niya, I wish I can do that for someone too.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, we are not aware of everyone's individual stories, and you know, the pandemic obviously has impacted everyone.
Yes, I totally agree.
And you know, again, it is the perfect time to be able to give back to someone that you choose. Obviously, this is going to be one of your fans. It could be someone that really, really needs this bike. Maybe they have a business and their bike broke, and now you're going to help them out. You know, anything. The possibilities are endless. So again, we don't know what's going on here for who receives the bike, but again, it's such an opportunity for you to be in that position. And Sean has a really, really big heart, you know, to donate that to his gardener who has been with him for a long time.
Yes.
It just tells you a lot of, you know, what you are able to do when you give back.
Yes, I would like to say lang na salute to you, Sir Shan, for having such a big heart, and of course I'm excited to meet you then in person. I want to meet him, and say thanks to him, diba? Nakakatuwa. And also to Bristol Motorcycles, because you have this, you know, urge to fulfill your corporate social responsibility. It's such a nice initiative for you guys, no?
Yeah. No, absolutely. So again, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe Danyela's Facebook page, Rides with
Thank
Danyela's.
you.
And is there anything else that you want to add?
Oh, I just want to thank everyone of you who watched this video, and what are you waiting for? Grab your Bristol Bobber 650 and give one motorcycle to whoever you want. Once again, thank you so much, David, and it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you here, and thank you for coming today. So please like and subscribe to Danyela's Facebook page, and also Bristol's Facebook page for more updates to come. We have much more in store. And again, she's going to have all her episodes come out on there. And thank you for watching Bristoleros, Bristoleras, Bristol Heads, whatever you want to be called. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.